I feel it necessary to preface this next posting of a song um, by saying I'm not sure why it is if people don't have the time and click on it or don't really understand the full scope of what it is I'm working on, why you don't like, it's like I look at all your children and your lives and I love keeping up with you. And it hurts me to a level that, this is my brainchild, what I spend all my time doing, and that even if it isn't good or on some level that's, good enough for mainstream or whatever you think it is that I aspire to do, which is there's a completely ulterior motive and an end goal that has to do with this first step being music. And I've tried to write that out on status. I don't know if people don't pay attention to it. It doesn't matter because I just want it there for the record. For myself and to document kind of milestones and what I'm doing, but just so I know when I look at it maybe later where I was at in that time, because I've had to move beyond it because it made me want to stop posting things for a long time because it was so offensive or hurtful, because it's like standing naked in front of everyone you've ever met, like exposing yourself and your art and what it is you do and are passionate about. So I've tried to not take it personal and just people are busy kind of a thing. That's what I have to tell myself. So anyway, music is just the first step. I have a book I also work on. It's entitled Calling Bullshit. And it's just talking about some evidence we can see right before our eyes that is obvious. And I'm using those examples to connect the dots and present cause and effect theories. It's not necessarily conspiracy theory. I hate that, that label, that title, because I feel it's like pigeonholing me in a sense, because I'm just saying, ask yourself these same questions I did about these very obvious things that are going on. And, they have a lot to do with the foundation of religion and politics. These are the two most important things that make us, a lot of people anyway, tick. And so we're encouraged to talk about them at the office, and, people get in heated discussions and arguments about them when you try and talk about them with your friends or whatever. So, writing about them is the best outlet I've found. But it's, I feel difficult kind of to speak your minds, and there isn't really an outlet to do that. So it's just, the book and the music is more to just expose those truths, I feel, a different way to look at the same thing, another angle, if you will. And, I hope that the effect of that, and also the documentary that has to do with nonprofits and how nonprofits should be audited just like for-profit companies, that all of that first will then give people the opportunity, actually, the option, because I don't feel that there is another option available. People kind of have to work under the structure that's currently available, under these hours, at this rate, and wear these clothes, talk like this. I mean, it's very rigid because they'll find somebody else who will do it. It's very easy. They have the pick of the litter. A lot of people need jobs. A lot of people are desperate and will do it for less. And that's why the bar has been lowered. So this, the app, the end goal for me, the business idea, the solution, I'm trying to present a different type of business owner. I've met a lot of really great business owners who are not the ones that we have kind of in our minds, the model, that are kind of like slave owners, I think of that, the difference. And the other one, and I aspire more to show it being more unilateral and decentralized, no hierarchy, that we are our owners of our own position and that we all work on our own terms. And so changing people's ideas about how we can work and having more control and offering that opportunity at the end of saying, okay, here's the problems, because most people get caught at that point. We talk a lot about, bitch a lot about our problems, but there's no solution. So that's what I hope to present at the end. So that's really what I'm more shaped for and what I went to school for. But because I dance, because I do love this music and what I'm doing, I figured it was a better avenue to go about getting attention rather than and use that platform to launch the app rather than risk having my business taken, my lyrics taken, or partnering with the wrong type of people who don't have the scope of vision, want to take over your business plan. Because I'm very protective. It's like having a child. I'm very protective about all that. So that's what the music about. So it's foreign to me. Being a poet is one thing, rapping is another. I'm practicing. So when I expose these videos, it's to share with you the message, yes, but it's also to give you, like, am I really working on anything? And this is something I can demonstrate. So that's why I'm doing it.